And welcome back to the Strategy Guides with Let's Play Phantasy Star 3. This will be the first episode for Chris. I choose you, Sarah, as my one true love. I find your kinkiness to be quite acceptable. I accept, but no more quests for you. Lots of dungeon sex. Yes, chain me, whip me, beat me! Oh, yes! Thus, Anne became king of the nation of Landon. Sarah gave birth to a son, Prince Chris. I know that looks like it's Cries, but Chris, you know, if that Y was an I, it would be Chris. Kind of. Well, there's no H, but 4 letters. Enemies beset Landon for the next 20 years, but Ian and Sari defended their land without fail. I can take a beating! I do so every night! Then came the news that they had long dreaded.
Okay.
King Ian, a messenger from Azora is here. I fear that I bring very grim news, Your Majesty. Siren has returned to exact his vengeance, except he never does anything because it's exactly like all the other paths.
Oh, come on! That's not... Oh.
Siren plans to propel our world into the sun. Except until we find him on Sage Island, and then he'll be like, I'm sorry, here's the siren shot, like every other path.
That's so lame.
I know! When we were young, your mother and I were shown that our world is really a huge spaceship. Somewhere there must be someone who can aid you. Find hope, or we're all doomed to fiery death. And by find hope, I mean go get the sub parts and go get the weapons
And here's something I have to warn everyone who chose to go on this path first. I've decided not to give a shit about this game anymore. So I'm just gonna be like, whatever.
Here's the thing. This is the last path I'm doing. Mark has seen all this. And the funny thing is if you pay attention to the openings of each of these, it sounds like they're going to go in unique directions. It sounds like you're going to have to do different stuff each time. But you never do!
It's the same shit on every single path. It's like we're playing the same game 4 times.
We are playing the same game 4 times.
But with different character art and skills?
Yeah. I want to go save at the end.
Saving at the end. So, we're coming into this off of a crazy marathon of Radiata Stories recordings.
Yeah, his parents are out of town.
Good gosh.
Sorry about that.
That definitely spiked the mic. Mike spiked the mic.
What will I do if I'm allergic to cats? I'd be allergic to my cartoon self! Wait a minute. I'm not allergic to cats, by the way. My father is, but I'm not.
Alright. Let's venture through the same shitty overworld again. With maybe slightly different colored enemies.
Possibly. He kind of looks a bit like Aiden, except he's wearing armor.
Yeah. I don't give a shit!
I don't give a shit.
Clouds moving.
Chris is the physically strongest of all the 3rd gen characters, and he has no attack or healing techniques. He only has buff techniques.
It's the Lizard Brigade.
That
reminds me. I was playing around in Scribblenauts Unlimited the other day on Steam, and I created some interesting things. I created Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong, and then I created a DK barrel for them to throw. And I wouldn't call it coding as much as just changing their behavior, but it's kind of coding.
It's very basic coding.
It's very basic coding. I basically made it so that...
He basically made basic code.
It basically made basic... And I made it so that Dixie hates lizards because of the Kremlins. And I also made it so that when she sees something she hates, she attacks whatever she hates. And I also made it so that she will pick up objects that can be picked up, containers mostly. So I make Dixie Kong appear, I make the barrel appear, I make a lizard appear, and she picks up the barrel and she throws it at the lizard and kills it. I'm like, this game is awesome.
Then he made a TNT barrel, and then she threw it at point blank range and killed herself.
Over and over again, for some reason. I could never figure that out. She just throws the barrel and it blows up in her face. I was like, that's disappointing. And then the next thing I tried was I thought I'd make some rocket barrels. Not rocket barrels. Barrel cannons is what I meant. I thought I'd make some barrel cannons. So I got a barrel and I put an arrow on it, and I made it as heavy as a planet so that it wouldn't move. And though technically that should have great consequences for the area, but it doesn't. But it doesn't for some reason. So, and then I made its behavior basically when someone touches it, they're pushed upwards by a great force. So I thought, this is going to be cool. Maxwell's going to touch the barrel and it's going to launch him upwards. That is not what happens at all. When Maxwell touches the barrel, he freaks out. It's like he's using the after image technique.
Maybe it's because you made the barrel as heavy as a planet so it has a gravitational pull and...
Yeah, I think it does it when it's not as heavy as a planet, too.
Oh.
It's like... And the weird thing is, he does launch eventually, but there's such lag to it. Like, he's spazzing out. And, he doesn't launch for, a few seconds.
Yeah.
It's like, that is not my intent for this barrel. I went on to the Steam Workshop and I found a whole bunch of interesting things like Keyblades and Sora and Sonic characters and all kinds of different stuff.
Anything actually original or just a bunch of remakes?
Well, I'm sure there's original stuff, but I didn't look for that. And but yeah, I want to make some more stuff for that game, because that's fun. I actually made my girlfriend... It's like, no, I didn't make a girlfriend, that would be silly. I made my girlfriend in the game.
Yes.
It's like, that would be so sad.
So, I've created my girlfriend in Scribblenauts. She is my girlfriend, and I love her.
It's like, no,
wow,
that is not what I did.
If you do that, you're sadder than me.
And
I don't
honestly,
have
if you're gonna make a girlfriend don't make it in Scribblenauts. Seriously, why would you do that?
Yeah, make it in Second Life.
Make it in Second Life, then you can have sex with it.
What?
Well, actually, you can do pretty much anything you want in Second Life.
Oh.
Anything.
Boobs.
Why do I have the feeling someone's already given Oculus Rift support to that game? If you even want to call it a game, it's a thing, that's for sure. Oh, but our friend Jake he's actually really into Second Life. He's bought land and everything.
He's met a girl in Second Life that might maybe become his girlfriend one day. Oh, I was talking with his mother the other day, and these enemies got a first attack on me, assholes. And she was like, she told me that apparently there was shooting or friendly fire shooting in the base that he's in over in Afghanistan, and he was talking with his dad on Skype, and his dad was like, "Did you hear about this?" And he's like, "No, well, you heard or anything?" He's like, "No, I didn't even hear about it." And then he says to his dad over Skype, he's like, "But we are expecting mortar fire tomorrow because of the election."
It's like,
and his mother's like, "Oh, just what I want to hear, right?" and I'm like, "Let me guess, he said it like it was
like it was nothing.
She's like, "Yeah, he said it like it was gonna rain," and then like, "Well, it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain bombshells."
Oh gosh. Wow, it was like friendly fire and a mortar. Mortars is like, wow, okay then.
Yeah, our friend Jake's in the Air Force and he's in Afghanistan. Although he might be done his active deployment in
It's active employment. I hope its active employment isn't ending.
active deployment. Well, it might not be ending by the time this video gets posted. This will be posted at the same time as all the other first videos of each third-gen path. But yeah, this kind of dates this. I already said that I'm recording this after doing all the others. I wanted to keep that ambiguous, but what the fuck?
Well, too late now. So yeah, active employment.
I meant deployment. Forgive me.
Those flower ladies like to hide their boobs.
And for good reason, they're kind of ugly.
Yeah.
At least their faces are ugly. I don't know how ugly their boobs are.
We're in a town now.
I, never use these items, so I'm using these items. You know what, I'll see. We're getting to the castle with the big, empty, nothing in forward path of speeding upness.
Are we there yet?
Almost.
So, this new computer that we got,
That we went half in on.
That we went half in on, I could actually play my Steam games now in good quality.
With an integrated graphics. Real pilots are almost non-existent nowadays. Much knowledge has been lost since they left us. Not to worry, though. Raluker is still around. Oh, that asshole.
Waluker?
Yeah. You know, Mr. He has no torso.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Welcome to glorious Divisia Town, strangers. Do you know that Warren cyborgs can transform? Yes.
Oh, trust me, we know.
You must find the parts to fly, swim, and dive. But apparently the shower parts come pre-installed.
Oh, yeah, the shower.
Our ancestors piloted the spaceship long ago, but over the years, much knowledge has been lost.
Oh, we should do that. You want to do that next episode?
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
That way I
next
can get the page up and everything.
Yeah, sure. And for now, massive speed up.
Massive speed up, go.
And speed up is over.
We're back after that annoying castle segment.
Of nothingness.
Let's go through the Sondor.
Sondor. Agent Sondors.
Okay, so...
And save at the pain.
Save it to pain.
And then I'm going to go and get the aqua parts for Warren. Oh no, wait, the dive parts, not the aqua parts. The dive parts.
Dive parts.
And then we'll end the video. Video.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now that I look at them, they are cylinders.
Yep. It's the shading. You can tell with the shading.
I never really cared.
Yeah. I pay attention to what the enemies look like. All the details. Hey, it's the gas pump spiders.
You know what? I think that is a wheel. You can see a little bit of underneath of it, and then the part that attaches to the wheel in the inner circle.
Is there a wheel on the backside too?
It almost looks like it.
They're motorcycle spiders.
That's much more convenient. Yeah, see, this part goes in there, and then there's this part, which is shaded differently from that little part underneath there.
They're motorcycle spiders.
And then there's the part on the back that looks like there's another wheel there. Well, it's better than being unicycle spiders.
Unicycle spiders. I wonder if anyone ever made, and this would be one of the most dangerous inventions ever created, a motor unicycle. You'd have to be an idiot to drive a motor unicycle.
Or a really skilled driver.
I mean, a regular unicycle, you fall on your back and you fall on your face. A motor unicycle, you crack open your face, or you you crack open.
Oh,
the back
you
of
know
your
what?
head.
You're reminding me of Uniracers. I never played that game, but
I remember seeing it in Nintendo Power when I was a kid.
yeah, and then it got taken down because of Pixar. It got taken away because of Pixar, and it's never been re-released in any form.
Yeah, that really does explain why I haven't seen it around that much. Oh, die, muscle man! Oh.
I had gone the wrong way. I needed to go up more, and Divisia is a pain to get around. It's hard to tell where... Even if I use the map, it's fucking hard to tell where shit is. That's why I hate Divisia. Any other dome, I could use the map and be like, oh, I know where I'm going. But here, it's like...
And there's another random encounter, like a couple seconds later. Do random encounters happen this often in the Final Fantasy games?
Some, yes. Depends on the game. The really old ones, like 1 and the actual 2, yeah. But then, like, 4... Well, I haven't really played... I never played 4, but 6, the random encounter rate is not this high in 6. And I believe it was, like, 4 when it started to go down. There are some games, though, that still feel like they have ridiculously high random encounter rates.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, Pokemon.
Of course, in that case, sometimes you want the random encounter rate to be high.
Yes! Yes! I will complete my Pokedex!
Die, motorcycle spiders.
Yeah, I can totally tell that's a wheel now.
Die!
It also explains their movement a little bit better. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You know what time it is? It's Rice Cake Caves!
Rice Cake Caves!
Rice Caves! Rice Caves!
And we got little robots, and lapping tongue Marble Madness wall.
Ugh! Ugh, I need to heal up.
Such lazy battle animation.
This is also the cave with the grope bots.
Whoa, but first, a whole bunch of cooked chicken that came back to life somehow.
Oh, it's better than the freaky abomination of hell.
Oh, what a feeling we're gonna see those again. could have paused it back then, whatever.
Ah,
Anyway, we're back.
laser sword inside, laser claw inside,
and
and the sub parts. Okay, this video's done now. Sorry we had the quiet section, but his parents are out of town, and we're getting some recording done, and his mother called at the most inopportune time. Like always! Even when she's not here, she's interrupting us. So, yeah, next video, I'll be back in Landon. Alright.